Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Few True Heels podcast. I'm BestintheRealm, and I'm joined here by Bryman. And we're going to talk about the Elimination Chamber today. So, a little background for me and Bryman. We actually met in wrestling, slightly before that, right?
I believe so.
Slightly before that. We were in a very, very small wrestling promotion, WWW?
Worldwide Wrestling.
Yeah, not a website.
Yeah, sounded like a website.
Could have been.
Would have been the best domain ever, www.com.
Or, I don't know, that would have been very confusing. So, we were in this little promotion. It was exactly that. It was little. It was a bunch of people goofing off, really.
Yeah, it was a school/promotion.
We never had anybody really come through prominent, right?
No. We had some promises.
Oh, yeah, we had lots of promises.
Yeah.
X-Pac at one point, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. I was very excited about that. And then, I don't know, we stopped talking for a long time and then randomly started hanging out, I think.
WrestleMania 30?
Yeah.
Was probably...
That sounds about right. I've been watching for a long time. I remember watching on UPN SmackDown. Watching guys like the Hardys and Hurricane.
2005 through 7.
You saw guys like Daniel Bryan live, right?
Right.
And got threatened by the Briscoe brothers.
To this day, I think that they slashed my tires.
That's right.
In Crystal River, Florida. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
What guys on the main roster have you seen at little shows?
Daniel Bryan, who was Bryan Danielson at the time. Ring of Honor, if you consider those little shows, I saw. It wasn't their main shows up north. It was in Orlando. Kevin Owens, I believe he was there. Yeah, he was definitely there. I've seen MVP, Samoa Joe, Homicide. Oh, so many. Tyler Black, who's now Seth Rollins. I know there's more. I'm just drawing a blank on them right now.
Right, and so now we go to the NXT shows, and we've seen guys like Kevin Owens, right. Alexa Bliss, who you called.
Yes.
When we first saw her, she was still doing her cheerleading gimmick.
Yes.
We've seen guys with Sasha Banks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just found pictures of Ty Dillinger. We saw Ty Dillinger when he was just standing out in the open with signs. Right, and we even have our picture with Finn Balor, which I posted on Facebook. I think it was almost a year after we had the picture with Finn that he became Universal Champion.
Yeah, it was almost a year to the day.
Yeah. It was Finn we got a picture with. We got a picture with
Solomon Crow.
Sami Callihan. Yeah, Solomon Crow at NXT. I got a picture with Sami Zayn.
Yes, that's
who was
awesome
NXT champion at the time. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite pictures. I'll put that in. I don't know where I'll put that. It'll be on the website somewhere, probably.
Did you ever get the mask signed by him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool.
I was actually wearing an El Generico mask. If you don't know, Sami Zayn used to wrestle under the name El Generico, which is the generic luchador. And I remember when I first saw him on the ROH roster page, I was like, that guy's a loser. That is a terrible gimmick. Now he's my favorite wrestler.
His matches with Kevin Owens, obviously, priceless.
Absolutely.
Lead is still going on, to this day.
Yep. Fight forever.
That gimmick, along with Colt Cabana and Ring of Honor, were some of the funniest things I've ever seen. Absolutely. His match with Bryan Danielson in Orlando, probably still my favorite live match I've ever seen.
Yeah, I did not get to see him as El Generico, but we've seen him quite a few times as Sami Zayn. We've seen The Ascension. We've seen Bayley. We have a Bayley fan here.
And she's being quiet and good, so thank you.
You'll hear from Little Rylee later. And we've seen a lot of NXT guys. But yeah, we saw, to get back to Ty Dillinger. He would come out after matches with a little, like a big note card with numbers on it. And I remember we were just like, what is that?
Yeah,
why is he doing that?
Yeah.
What a stupid gimmick. Again, now he's like one of my favorite wrestlers. I got so excited at Royal Rumble when he came out as number 10.
That was pretty funny. That couldn't have been done any better.
No, it couldn't have.
There were some other things that could have been done much better.
Yeah, like
that was almost everything else.
Yeah, everything else. One of the things I really think they dropped the ball on is they should have had The Miz come out to Daniel Bryan's music. Because those two have been going at it so hard.
That would have been funny. I would have liked to see the reaction of the crowd. Because that's one of my favorite things about professional wrestling is the crowd. I like seeing their reaction.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to watch some clips to catch up on what's going to happen with Elimination Chamber. We're going to talk about predictions. My predictions are up on the website right now if you go on the Best in the Realm page under futurevillains.com. And so, yeah, we're going to do our predictions. We're going to see who we think is going to win the Elimination Chamber tonight. It's usually a pretty exciting match.
Yeah, I think I've seen most of them.
Oh, Bray Wyatt. I have a video on YouTube.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt tricks the crowd. That's like thousands upon thousands of views. I had no idea that dude was going to blow up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I saw Bray Wyatt in Brooksville. That was pretty awesome. And he does hardcore troll the crowd.
That's funny.
So, yeah, we're going to watch some clips now, and then we'll get back to you folks. Welcome back to the Future Heels Elimination Chamber Prediction Podcast. So, we've got our predictions pulled up here, and you can find these on the Future Villains website. So, I've got Mojo Rawley going over Kurt Hawkins, and so do you.
Yeah.
So, I don't really see a reason for Kurt Hawkins to win here.
We couldn't find a reason. Because the video of the build-up to this match was, I guess it was taken off of YouTube?
Yeah, we can't find it in my history or anything.
Huh.
Kind of bizarre. So, yeah, that one's now less important. So, good job, WWE. The next match is a 2-on-1 handicap match. It's Apollo Crews and Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler. And I have Ziggler going over Crews and Kalisto. And so do you.
Yeah. So I can see Ziggler going over. It seems like it's still the start of his kind of heel turn for whatever reason. His
serial killer heel turn.
Yeah.
Apparently. He wanted to kill Jerry Lawler.
I hope they go somewhere interesting with this and not that he's just unstable. Because they've already done the unstable thing.
What about a tag team with him and Dean Ambrose? I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
But I like your idea much better.
What's my idea?
With Sanity?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I should probably just look at my my article here. I think it'd be cool for Sanity to come up from NXT and just kind of integrate Ziggler. Ziggler be the de facto leader? I mean, wow, why am I blanking on his name right now?
Canadian guy. Not Pete Williams.
We're bad wrestling fans.
The other guy in Team Canada. Not Bobby Roode.
Not Bobby Roode.
Not Petey Williams.
Definitely not Petey Williams. Oh, wow. Technical difficulties with our brains.
Eric Young.
Yep, Eric Young.
There we go. I got it. I pulled it out of my mind. It was
We
in
knew
there.
that. We knew that. We're just testing you. Did you get it right, audience? So, yeah, I think it'd be neat for Sanity to come up, involve Dolph Ziggler. I think Eric Young would still be the voice. Ziggler does pretty good promos, but he's not incredible.
But yeah, it's not an Eric Young promo.
Yeah, Eric Young is awesome.
Yeah, when we can remember his name.
Yeah. He's actually come a really long way, too. So the next match we've got here is Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. So I've got Mickie James going over Becky Lynch. You've got Becky Lynch going over Mickie James.
Yeah, I think it's... I'm going with the youth on this one.
Yeah.
Mickie James has been around a while. She has the wrestling chops for sure, but Becky Lynch, just in general, my favorite over Mickie James too. It's sort of biased anyway, but
a neat storyline of her just beating Becky Lynch down, and Becky Lynch just giving up and turning heel, and then maybe just do a double turn. Becky Lynch just destroy Mickie James, and Mickie James becomes a face, and Becky Lynch becomes a monster heel. I think that would be really cool. Then you would have the reinvention of Mickie James and the destruction of Becky Lynch.
Right.
So that just needs to be a storyline.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I don't know. Interesting
they
to see
said
where it goes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just elaborating on it. So next we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. There are way too many goddamn tag teams on SmackDown. Clearly.
Apparently.
Like, what, 12 guys?
There's what, 32 people in this match?
Yeah, seems like it. We've got American Alpha, the Usos, the Ascension, Heath Slater and Rhino, Breezango, which are apparently now the Fashion Police, and the Vaudevillains. The Vaudevillains and the Ascension and American Alpha we've seen live.
I've seen Heath Slater.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back when he was in FCW tag teaming with Dolph Ziggler, and they had a frat boy gimmick. They came out with like the beer can helmets, and yeah, I'm still gonna take Heath Slater and Rhino over all of them because that's the most legit gimmick. They've got kids. And I can relate.
So I'm going with American Alpha forever. I just want them to be champions forever. I am a big fan of American Alpha. Love those guys.
I could take them or leave them, but
the other thing,
got kids.
I think we can talk a bit more about this because when did Crime Time get bigger? Why are they called the Usos now?
I don't know.
I don't understand why they had such a cool gimmick, and now they're just dudes.
Yeah, I don't know. I miss the old Usos. They were awesome. Now they're...
To me, they were getting stale. So I guess what you do with stale things is you give them less flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
that's how you preserve them. I don't know.
I guess. I mean, I thought the Usos were getting stale. They just been doing this kind of the same thing, but they were still a good tag team. Now they're just like a couple thugs.
Yeah, they're a couple guys.
I guess we'll see where that goes.
Stuff.
Yeah. The Ascension, I think we're both pretty big fans of the Ascension.
I like them. I'm glad they ditched their shoulder pads.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
So they look a little less like a certain tag team from before.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Those guys need to just murder the tag team division and just be tag team champions forever.
Yeah, because you can't look like that and lose all the time.
I am totally okay with them just dominating this entire match and Alpha actually losing. I would love to see the Ascension just dominate everyone.
I'd like to see it. They're my second pick to win. I mean, because we can have about 16 picks to win this. And
yeah. And the Vaudevillains, I mean, I love the Vaudevillains.
I mean, they were always fun live.
Yeah. They need to do something else with them.
They don't look as fun on TV as they were live.
I don't know why. They're missing something.
They're missing the Barker at the beginning of their video that they had in NXT. I don't know if they still have that. That's not what they're missing.
Yeah, that's not what they're missing. Yeah, they need to evolve that character or that gimmick a little bit more.
I think Simon Gotch needs barbells.
Yeah, and Aiden English needs to shave. That beard just looks weird. Because Aiden English is supposed to be like this proper gentleman.
Yeah.
Proper gentlemen don't have beards like that.
He either needs to trim it and do the little twisty mustache thing.
Yeah.
Or, which is really hard to do, actually. But either just do that or shave it.
Yeah, agreed. So then we have Nikki Bella and Natalya. And I have Natalya going over Nikki. You have Nikki going over Natalya. Now, I think because Nikki's, from what I understand, is on her way out because of, well, stuff going on with Brie. Nikki's supposed to be retiring as well. This might be her last year, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're just going to put her over. But I almost just kind of want to see Natalya lose by disqualification.
That would be cool.
Be a monster heel because they don't really have. I guess Alexa Bliss is kind of a monster heel.
If she's going to be a monster heel, I want to see her as a monster heel, but not as a crazy one.
I want to see her break people's legs. That's what I've always thought would be awesome for Natalya. Just break people's legs with a sharpshooter.
Yeah, do something. Don't. The crazy gimmick has been done
think it's a jealous gimmick too. She's jealous of Nikki's fame.
But I think that's kind of, I don't know. I really don't have much to say about this match. I don't.
Yeah.
Bella to win because she seems to win everything.
Now we got Luke Harper and Randy Orton. I have Luke Harper. Wait, do I have Luke Harper? Yes, I do. I have Luke Harper going over Orton, and so do you.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a pretty big Luke Harper fan. I'm glad he's away from the Wyatts. We'll see how long it takes for him to go back this time.
You know what would be funny?
Huh.
If he joined up with Tyler Breeze and Fandango and they gave him a makeover. Because he's too dirty to do anything else.
No, just stop it.
That's what I want to see.
I hate that.
That is one of the worst things.
The slightest bit.
But I hope he beats Orton because I've never liked Orton anyway. So.
Yeah, Orton's gotten staler and staler, and I mean, even with the Wyatts, it's kind of interesting. It's just like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Which I think we've had that discussion. I feel like every weekend you're like, why is he with the Wyatts?
Yeah, I'm still confused.
It's like, well, it's because they messed with him and he messed back, and then they decided to join up. That's, I think, the end of the story.
That's very creative.
Speaking of very creative, now we have Alexa Bliss and Naomi, which this is the match I kind of don't care about because I feel like Alexa's just going to win.
Yeah.
Naomi's just a person for her to step over.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And this crap about snatching her bald, that's weird.
I think it's just a saying. Maybe it's trying to be her catchphrase.
She said she was going to make her look like Mr. Clean.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
So Alexa's going to win that one because she is amazing.
If she doesn't, I will be shocked. And slightly appalled.
As we said before, she was someone that we saw in NXT when she was very green.
Very.
And you were like, she's
blue.
Cool. And then we saw, what did she call the move back then? The off the top rope cartwheel thingamajig.
I don't remember because we didn't have commentators when we watched the shows, so we didn't really.
Yeah, we saw her very early on, and you pointed her out. I was like, she's gonna be good. Just as I pointed out, Sasha Banks.
Yeah,
Sasha Banks is kind of my girl. And the last match on the card is, of course, the Elimination Chamber. Now, I have John Cena winning because that is the most likely one. Right. You have Bray Wyatt winning, which is probably the best choice.
Yeah, that would definitely set up something interesting for WrestleMania.
Yeah, something different.
That would be a interesting main event for WrestleMania. If it did happen, it would probably be their
third to last main event.
Yeah, because
it'd probably be them, and then whoever faces Taker, and then Goldberg, Lesnar.
Right.
And I think it's gonna be Cena versus Undertaker. That's like the big rumor. Now here's the other thing, is I think John Cena's gonna win, but I have a lot of reasons why he won't. Because he just tied Ric Flair for 16-time champion.
Right.
So one of two things should happen at WrestleMania. Either he should lose the championship and then face Taker at WrestleMania, or he should lose the championship and win it the 17th time at WrestleMania. That would be an awesome WrestleMania moment. And Cena deserves it. I just want to make that clear. I think John Cena totally deserves to break that record. No one works harder than that guy.
Yeah, definitely seems like it. Like everyone else. I don't hate him as much now, but I mean, he definitely does. If anyone deserves it, I mean, he does.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I think we're kind of in agreement that we kind of want AJ Styles to win.
Oh, I would love to see AJ Styles win.
AJ Styles is just amazing.
I've been an AJ Styles fan for years. Since I watched him back on the Florida Sports Network every Thursday after school. Big AJ Styles fan.
Bray Wyatt, we've already talked about. I think he needs the championship. Like, he's just, his character's solid.
Yeah.
He needs a championship run. With the Wyatts protecting him, if it was like Braun and Eric Rowan, God, that's enough. And Randy protecting him, He could have that championship forever.
Oh, now a little off topic, but can you imagine that? And then Sanity coming up and those two going at it. Fight
Absolutely.
crazy with crazy. That would be interesting. But yeah, I do think Bray's going to take it.
He has to eventually win the championship.
I think so.
Now, speaking of crazy, Dean Ambrose.
I'm not the biggest Dean Ambrose fan. He's gotten a lot more interesting lately.
Yeah, the biggest Dean Ambrose fan will be on the podcast eventually.
Yeah. I think he's okay. I would be disappointed if he won tonight. Only because there's so many other routes that this could go.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe something interesting would happen.
I think Dean could win just because I feel like he would benefit from it. Especially if he turned heel. It just... I kind of want to see Dean win the championship and then just lose match after match by disqualification. Because you don't lose the belt.
Right.
So it's not that he's doing this as a heel thing, it's that he's not okay.
Yeah,
he just snaps in the middle of the match and just starts pummeling somebody and they have to call the match.
Yeah, but isn't he already like Intercontinental Champion?
Yeah.
To hold two belts?
Interesting.
I wouldn't hate that, I guess. But they could do that with the belt he's got now. But
they could, but they won't.
Yeah, they would have had to start from the beginning.
The Miz, his character's amazing right now. I've always been a Miz fan.
I've always hated the Miz.
Because his promos are great and he's a good worker. I love the skull crushing finale. I think that's an awesome finisher.
I like watching him get it handed to him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He's a love to hate kind of person, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. He's another guy that's come a long way. Like, he's always been pretty good. He didn't need to win the championship at WrestleMania. Right. That was weird. And they should have at least, committed to that, and they didn't. God, I would kind of like to see The Miz walk out with it just to piss everyone off.
Yeah, but how many pay-per-views have they ended that way? Where just everyone is so angry at the end.
Yeah, that was because of Roman Reigns.
Usually, yes.
I mean, there's Miz fans. There are not Roman Reigns fans.
I don't mind him.
Who's that?
Reigns.
Oh, he just... Okay, yeah, we know. Yeah, punch.
I think there's hope. Apparently they do too, so we'll see.
Sure.
Maybe he straightens out the Usos.
Just beats the hell out of them.
And he's like, guys, cut it out. Then they go and do something together, which would be interesting.
The Shield Mark II? No,
yeah.
The Shield Mark II was Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn.
Oh, yeah.
Still want to see that. And Baron Corbin, which I think is a dark horse in this.
Definitely. Once again, I didn't like him in NXT, but now that he's on the main roster, he's more interesting.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that we met in like what do you call those? Like a signing or whatever.
Yeah, the meet and greets.
I told him, I was like, I think you're gonna be champion one day.
Yeah.
So he better live up to that.
I'll tell you one thing, he is very tall.
Yeah, he is.
He is very tall.
I'm a tall dude. You're a pretty tall dude. And it's like, right. Oh, hi, Mr. Man. How's the weather up there?
But when I saw him, I thought, automatically you think The Undertaker. He just doesn't have the build of a Kane Undertaker, but he does have the height.
He does need to bulk up a little bit. That would be good.
He looks more intimidating on TV, I think, than he did in NXT.
Yeah, and his finisher, End of Days, is amazing. He's using the Black Hole Slam now.
I saw that. That was impressive. The one I saw on, I think it was last week's SmackDown or this week's.
Not sure.
The one,
so many of them.
the one right before the Elimination Chamber.
I don't even remember who he murdered with it.
I don't remember either, but it was big. It was a big one. I was like, yeah that was good. That's always been one of my favorite moves.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's pretty much it for predictions. We are going to have a very special predictions in just a second. And then we're going to basically have a reacts. So stay tuned for that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Few True Heels podcast. We have the truest of true heels here, Rylee. Say hi, Rylee.
Hi.
Now, Riley's going to give us her expert predictions for tonight's Elimination Chamber match. Now, Rylee, which of these guys do you think is going to win? Him?
Yeah.
Mojo Rawley. You like Mojo. You've seen him live, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it's these guys on a team versus him. Who's going to win? Kalisto and Apollo Crews? You like Lucha? Can you do... Oh, you can't? That's unfortunate. And which of these two pretty ladies is going to win? Nikki.
There's a lot of head shaking going on.
There is a lot of head shaking going on. You can speak up more if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, look at all these guys. Which of them do you think is going to win? Shake your head when I... You ready? No? This way? Yeah.
Like the Ascension?
Are they scary? They look like they're going to kick some butt, huh? Yeah? And which of these two ladies do you think is going to win? Yeah, Becky Lynch. Your mom's a big fan of Becky Lynch, too. Oh, these guys are scary looking, huh? Luke Harper?
Yeah.
The crazier looking one?
Yeah.
Does he look like Daddy?
Yeah.
That's why you want him to win.
Yeah.
Now these two ladies? Yeah? Not her?
Not her.
Her? Alexa Bliss. That's right, you smart girl. You've seen Alexa live too.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Shut up, Alexa.
Not that one.
Wrong Alexa.
Yeah. Wrong.
Now which of these guys do you think is gonna win? No? 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 Baron Corbin! Oh, okay.
Oh, you've seen Baron Corbin too, haven't you?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
remember these guys, huh?
I think we have a picture of you with Baron Corbin.
I think we do, yeah. We'll have to try and find that. So that are Riley's predictions.
Let's see how well a 3-year-old predicted the outcome to the Elimination Chamber.
Probably better than us.
Probably.
All right, we'll see you back for the predictions. Or not the predictions, we already did those.
Yeah, we did.
For the reaction.
Reaction.
Say bye, Rylee.
Bye, Rylee.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just got done watching the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and it was better than the Royal Rumble.
One of the best pay-per-views we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. That was pretty much, I wouldn't say exciting from match to match, but it was a very good wrestling show.
Yeah.
Really good matches. Now, the first match was Mojo Rawley defeating Kurt Hawkins. We all had Mojo.
Yeah, so that's really no surprise.
That was a good match. I think he gave Kurt Hawkins a concussion with that running punch. Good Lord.
That is a...
It's a pretty cool finisher.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you're going to be able to use it before he hurts somebody.
I hope he can stick with it. Makes me like him more.
I like Mojo a lot. I think he's got a good personality. He's got a good character.
He does have the best cardio. He's got to have the best cardio in the business.
Yeah, he's just always running.
His gimmick is
ridiculous.
running. He runs.
He's the new Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, pretty much.
So calm that guy down. Good Lord. Becky Lynch defeated Mickie James. I had Mickie James. You guys had Becky.
Yes.
I should have seen this one coming. I was just hoping.
Yeah, I was sort of hoping too. I almost thought Mickie James was going to win. I kind of picked Becky just because I like her better.
But... That, what do they call it? Mick kick?
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty sick.
That was badass.
Well, no, it wasn't a sick kick. It was a Mick kick.
Yeah, also...
Sick kick is Roderick Strong's thing.
Also, Mick, something I guess apparently you should never call an Irish person. Not sure why, but add a little insult to injury.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw it on the thing.
Does Mick Foley just insult people constantly?
Probably.
We had Kalisto and Apollo Crews defeat Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, sort of surprised Kalisto came back.
Yeah, me and you had Ziggler and Riley chose Cruz and Kalisto. She likes Kalisto.
Yeah.
She doesn't know who Cruz is.
No. She remembers the Lucha.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that match was really good. Ziggler murdered Kalisto before he could even get past the narrowing of the ramp.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if he came completely out of the opening.
Yeah, I saw a lot of jokes about Rey Mysterio's been put into retirement permanently. Wrong guy, guys. But that was a good match. I like what they're doing with Ziggler. I like this heel thing, and I just hope they do it right.
Yeah, after watching the build-up on the show, it makes a lot more sense to me now.
Yeah, now he broke Apollo Cruz's ankle, looks like.
Yeah.
Which,
pretty interesting.
I can't remember who used to do that. The stomping of the ankle thing. I thought it was Edge and Christian, but I could be wrong. Should probably look it up, but I'm not going to. We had the SmackDown Tag Team Championship Turmoil match, which was actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty impressed up until the end.
With American Alpha winning? Oh, well, yeah.
Not so much them winning, just the Ascension sucking so bad.
It's like American Alpha was doing great, and then the Usos murdered them. This is the thing that annoys me about heels like them. They waited to destroy American Alpha until after the match.
Yeah, after they lost already.
Pretty sure most of the things they did to Alpha was legal. They didn't use weapons or anything, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
So why didn't they just do that in the match? They could have won.
I don't know.
Bunch of idiots. But yeah, they laid out the American Alpha. They destroyed them. The Ascension came out. Should have pinned them easily. Nope, still got beat.
But Slater and Rhino, they went far.
They did.
They got
WWE,
kids. They got
you can
kids.
tell somebody backstage likes them.
Yeah.
Probably because they have kids.
They have kids. And pools. And apparently Heath Slater has 9 or 12 kids, depending on the weather.
The jokes. Oh my god, JBL is just one of the best commentators of all time. I know a lot of people hate him.
I hate him, but he's so damn funny.
He's so funny. And he nearly died at the beginning of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still probably my favorite part of the whole night.
Especially Booker T's reaction to it.
Yeah.
Booker T was going to die laughing.
Yeah.
And pretty much forced the crew, the truck, the video guys, to show it.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have seen it, really. It's just kind of a behind-the-scenes thing.
Yeah, but I'm so glad we were able to see that.
Yeah, thank you, Booker T. Nikki Bella and Natalya, I think I fell asleep.
Yeah, I don't know. I was doing laundry.
It was a double count out.
Oh, that's right. I saw that.
The match was fine. I mean, they killed each other.
The ending was just as boring as the build-up to me.
I mean, it's kind of just your standard beat the crap out of the person outside the ring.
Right. Just over and over until...
They need I guess they just need to have a street fight. That might be interesting.
Maybe.
An empty arena match. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Randy Orton defeated Luke Harper. You know, of course, the guy who's headlining WrestleMania 1.
Surprise.
Should have seen that coming. But I did. I think we all hoped Luke was going to win.
Yeah.
But Luke did win. Because, god damn it, he looked good.
Yeah.
He may have been
That was
pinned 1, 2,
impressive.
3. But he put on a show.
That was impressive. And I have a good feeling about him. We'll get to that later.
Okay. Big upset for everybody tonight. Naomi beat Alexa Bliss.
Not for everybody. Not from what I saw on my Facebook. But
I mean, I'm happy for her.
the crowd was pretty into it. So
Oh, yeah,
that was
absolutely.
cool.
It's not that she's undeserving. It's that Alexa Bliss is awesome.
Yeah.
It
Big
was a
Alexa
good
Bliss
match.
fan. Yeah.
It was a really good match.
Yeah. I can't believe... still can't believe Alexa lost. And my Amazon dot is still confused.
They kept going off. Who's talking? Oh, the dot. Okay. They're both really good competitors. They've both got their characters down. They've got their moveset down. They got their promos down. They got their entrance down. It's not a surprise Naomi won, especially considering we're going into WrestleMania in her hometown.
Yeah.
That's pretty special.
That is pretty cool.
The whole Feel the Glow thing, I can't wait to see what they do with her entrance.
Yeah, I mean, her entrance is impressive. It's fun to watch. So
This is the whole stadium's gonna glow or something.
yeah,
That's gonna be cool.
yeah. And they called her the EDM princess, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
You think it's just gonna be one giant glow stick? There's like one guy just clicks it and the whole stadium
The whole
glows.
thing comes on.
No, he clicks it and he has to shake it.
Yeah.
Got it. No, go over there. You gotta shake that part. Then we had the Elimination Chamber match. Gotta start by saying it's a new chamber.
Yeah.
There's a lot more the plexiglass stuff in the corners,
Yep.
which really was for the cameras and for one particular spot. So who got knocked out first? It was Corbin.
Yeah, Corbin was going first.
Corbin was fucking with Miz, and Dean Ambrose came up behind, pinned him with a schoolboy, and then Corbin murdered Dean Ambrose. Good Lord.
Yep. Which is exactly what the Usos did, and you said you hated it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it makes sense.
That made a little more sense because Corbin was murdering people before he got pinned.
Yeah, that's true.
But this was, for the same reasons as Luke Harper, this was a great showing for Baron Corbin.
Yeah. While he was in it, he was in it.
He dominated.
Yeah.
He got pinned by BS, really.
Yes,
You know, it was like
while he was
Yeah, it was like a
taunting the
leverage
Miz.
pin. Like Ambrose, I don't think he had his feet on the ropes or anything, but that's the kind of pin where it's like, that's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, it was quick and a surprise.
Yeah. I think those two are going to feud now for the Intercontinental Championship.
Definitely.
That'll be good.
Corbin, Intercontinental Champion in the next few months.
So, then Dean got eliminated, correct?
Yeah. Because Corbin laid him out, and then Miz finally came out of his pod and took
That's
advantage.
right. Is it clear? I think he waited for the door to get locked.
He did. He waited for the door to close so Corbin couldn't come back in. And then he jumped in and pinned him super quick. I don't know if he went and hid after that or if that boosted his
No, that was
confidence,
when he had all those awesome spots.
Oh, that's right.
He started kicking everybody's ass.
And then he was gone.
Yeah, then he got eliminated. They gave him a bunch of cool spots, and then they eliminated him, which is fine.
Yeah.
That's what he was in there for, to be eliminated, and he did a great job.
Yeah.
He hid like a coward. I bet you Corbin's going to kill him now. Wonder who Corbin's going to feud with, because it's Miz's fault that Corbin got eliminated.
That's true. But he did take it out on Dean.
That's what
So
I
I
have to
don't
see.
know.
Corbin, and then Miz got eliminated. Then Cena got eliminated.
Yes, that's when I perked up and sat up and started paying a lot
For
more
me,
attention.
that was kind of like when Taker got pinned by Brock Lesnar. That was such a surprise.
Surprise, yes. Though,
Maybe not on
Taker,
that level,
yeah.
but like right underneath that.
yeah. And I don't know if this is terrible, but I do love when Cena loses and they pan to like the little kids crying in the audience.
Now this does set up, like I said earlier, for Cena to break the record at WrestleMania,
Right.
which would be awesome.
But they would have to do the 4-way
Yeah,
thing
I think
you
they
were
will.
talking about.
Yeah, and then so it was Styles and Bray, and it seemed like Styles was gonna win for a while,
Yeah.
and then Bray just broke Styles' neck. That Sister Abigail was just it was.
It was beautiful.
I mean, what is that? That's like a reverse Russian leg sweep, maybe, kind of, sort of.
I don't even
Somewhere
know how to
along
describe
those
it,
lines,
yeah.
or STO, that kind of thing. He kind of turned it into that, but a DDT, the way
Yeah.
AJ sold it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Pin 1, 2, 3. Bray Wyatt is the first time WWE champion.
And that's pretty incredible.
Yeah. It was a good show. And
It
then
was.
Randy came out at the end. They had their little stare down.
And then Bray went on celebrating.
Yeah, and so I guess the big rumor right now is that it's going to be Bray and Randy and Cena and Styles for the championship at WrestleMania. That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I would rather see. I kind of have a different idea of the way it might go. I didn't read any rumors or anything, I'd love to see Bray talk Randy into throwing the match.
Right.
Because that's whatever they worship would want to see, or whatever their deal is, just for the greater good, to do like the poke of doom kind of situation.
Right.
But then I see Randy being too proud to do that, and then possibly Luke Harper coming out and disqualifying Bray so he keeps the title, and reuniting the old Wyatt family.
Which I still think they're not gonna have a disqualification for WrestleMania.
Probably not, but
It's a neat idea at a different pay-per-view.
yeah, it might happen.
It might happen.
Who knows?
So, in the final score for predictions, I got 2 right, you got 3 right, and Riley got 3 right.
We should keep a running total.
So, I'm the one who watches the most wrestling, and I somehow got the least right. I mean, we were all wrong on Alexa and Luke.
Yeah, Luke I'm not too surprised on. Alexa I'm still floored.
Yeah. Oh, and none of us got points for Natalia and Nikki.
Alexa, stop.
Oh, jeez. Alexa, shut up. Alexa, who won the championship tonight?
Dubai World Cup's winners are Captain Steve.
Alexa, shut up.
Dubai Millennium. In Vassar, Aaron
Alexa,
Bryant,
shut up.
Alex Solis, earned.
She won't listen to me.
Alexa, stop.
How come Jess gets to say, Alexa, shut up?
I think he gets used to certain voices. I don't know. In my review on the Amazon dot, I'm underwhelmed.
It just became a tech review show. More on that later. So yeah, any final thoughts? You said you were going to say something about Luke, or was that the
That's what I was talking
disqualification
about.
thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
disqualification.
Overall, it was a great show. I'm excited to see what they do with the build up to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Yeah, let's well, now on Fastlane.
Oh yeah, are we gonna do a podcast for that?
Might as well.
Oh, Kevin Owens versus Goldberg.
Actually, I'm not gonna say it. I will say it when we stop recording.
Let's stop.